I am 25 years old, I live in Bangalore and work in IT. I just wanted to talk about marriages/relationships that we have nowadays. Why are all relationships becoming so insecure these days? Why are people losing trust? My point of view on such issues is that if I want to cheat on you, you won't be able to stop me, no one will be able to stop me, and in this digital world, you won't even know about it, and there are plenty of options for that. So what's the point of mistrust? Can't we live better for both of us? You trust me, I trust you. I know there's a chance that someone might slip up. But what can we do? We can't watch someone 24/7 with cameras. Besides, by creating a situation where I know my man will have problems if I talk to other men, even at the office. I decided to hide it so we wouldn't fight, so we could live peacefully. When I think about myself in marriage/relationships, I want someone who understands me completely, never doubts me, is always there for me, helps me with my problems, rather than being one of them, someone with whom I can share everything, all day, all my life, my whole point of view. Is that even possible with a man? In general, is it even worth getting married, proving to your partner that you are theirs and you are not going anywhere? Making them trust you in every moment of their life. Giving up all opportunities to have friends and enjoy life. Is it really worth it?
Listen, let's be straightforward and avoid unnecessary drama. All this mess with mistrust and fear of losing each other is not about numbers, cameras, or social media. It's about people and their values. People don't lose trust just like that. They are afraid of pain, disappointment, and betrayal. And that's normal. Trust isn't something you can force. It's built and tested every day, through actions, not words. If you think, if I want to cheat on someone, no one can stop me, it honestly shows that controlling and restricting your partner is an illusion. Any attempts to force trust only end in conflict and resentment. Real relationships are not about control, but about respect, mutual freedom, and honesty. Yes, the ideal you are talking about. A person who understands you completely, supports you, and with whom you can share everything exists. But such relationships cannot exist without honesty and personal responsibility. You can hide your actions to avoid conflict, but in the long run, this only increases distance and mistrust. Is it worth getting married? It is worth it if you are ready to be honest with each other, respect personal boundaries, give each other freedom, and take risks, rather than trying to secure the relationship through control. If you think that trust is a button you can press, and that the relationship will be problem-free as long as you don't break the rules, you are setting yourself up for constant frustration. The bottom line, relationships are worth it if you are willing to be mature adults who understand that there are no 100% guarantees, and that's okay. It's important not to try to protect yourself from everything, but to learn to trust and build a life together without losing yourself.
If my boyfriend thinks another girl is attractive and has had fantasies about doing stuff with her, should I leave him? He said he had a crush on a classmate because he thought she was pretty. He said it wasn't anything more, and he never flirted with her. He thinks it's normal and okay to look at other girls' ass and stuff and be able to check them out. I've told him many times that I'm not okay with that. But I found stuff that he has written about her in one of his journals, and he went into detail about the stuff he wanted to do. And I confronted him about it, and he said he doesn't feel anything for her like that anymore, and it was because he was mad at me since I didn't want him to look at other girls on social media or watch porn. I put some boundaries with him, and I told him that I didn't want him talking to her. He hasn't been anymore, but I saw that he wrote that he sometimes thinks about a life with her. But supposedly he loves me and only wants me. He's also lied to me that he doesn't still look at other girls online all the time, but I know he does. I feel like he just lies and lies. I don't know if it's worth it anymore.
Listen, there's no simple yes or no answer here. But let's be honest. First, it's normal to think about other people. Anyone can notice the beauty of others and even fantasize. That's not cheating in itself. The problem starts when fantasies turn into deception or violate agreements in a relationship. Second, lying is a red line. He said he doesn't think about her anymore, but his messages and actions show the opposite. The key here is not that he sometimes thinks about others, but that he hides it and breaks your trust. Any restrictions are not torture, but a way to show the boundaries that are important to you. If he does not respect them and continues to lie, it is a signal that he is not ready to be an honest partner. Thirdly, it is important to understand your boundaries. You have already said that you don't like it when he looks at others and ask for honesty. If you see that these requests are being ignored and that trust is breaking down, then the question is not whether you like him, but whether you want to put up with constant deception and anxiety. Any relationship where one person constantly violates the other's boundaries will eventually fall apart. Conclusion: sometimes love and affection are not worth staying in a situation where you are regularly deceived and your feelings are ignored. You don't have to leave right away, but it's worth assessing whether you have an honest and equal relationship, or if it's just emotional chaos.
I don't feel physically attracted to my boyfriend. I love my boyfriend, I really do, but I'm just not attracted to his appearance. I know that sounds very superficial, but it's not. I've never cared about what my partner looks like. Of course, I find some people attractive and some I don't, but that doesn't mean I would never date someone I don't find attractive. I just don't find my boyfriend physically attractive. I like his personality. He's very sweet and kind, and so patient with me. So, why don't I find him attractive? I don't understand. We've been dating for 2 months now, so I should already feel physically attracted to him, but I don't, and I don't know why. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for here. Maybe some advice or an explanation as to why I feel this way? I hope this makes some sense.
Okay, let's break this down calmly and step by step, in the style of analysis, where it is important to understand the logic and motives of internal processes, without unnecessary dramatization, separating love and physical attraction. The first thing to understand is that love and sexual attraction are different things. You can truly love a person, appreciate their character, care, patience, and at the same time not feel physically attracted to them. This does not make love less real. People often confuse these concepts, but in practice they can exist separately. Chemistry is unpredictable. Physical attraction is strongly linked to biology. Smell, hormones, your partner's hormonal balance, visual cues. Sometimes your brain just doesn't signal attraction, and it's not your fault. You can love someone with your soul, but your body doesn't turn on. This is a normal reaction of the body. Time and dynamics. 2 months is not enough time to guarantee the development of physical passion. For some people, it happens immediately, for others, gradually, as emotional intimacy grows. But sometimes physical attraction simply does not develop, and this is also a normal scenario. The importance of self-analysis. In such cases, it is useful to ask yourself, is it specifically his appearance or something inside me that is blocking my attraction? Perhaps there are internal expectations or standards that you are not aware of. Perhaps your feelings of love are so emotional that they overshadow your physical perception. It is important to be honest with yourself here. Attraction is not just something you can turn on. It is chemistry and psychology. A practical approach. Don't force yourself to feel something that isn't there. Acceptance is the first step. Observe yourself and your attitude towards him. Sometimes attachment to character and care can gradually awaken physical attraction. If physical attraction does not appear, this is also a signal about how you see your relationship in the long term. Conclusion: love for a person and physical attraction are not the same thing. 2 months is too short a time to draw conclusions, but it's worth observing yourself. Sometimes the body doesn't respond to the mind and heart, and that's okay. The key is to be honest with yourself and understand that this doesn't make you or him wrong.